Well, because they say
that's what that
this
way.
is the elbow back is really elbow out. This is the push elbow. But I say this is the push elbow. It's pushing down the plane. Elbow back, push down the plane. And then for them, the elbow on the side, this works this way. It's like they say you're slapping somebody across the face, and they say that's the hit. Yeah. It would be a slap instead of hit. Well, slapping is a type of hit, they'd say. Well, this type of punch is much more powerful than a slap.
Right.
Say this one, you can't play a full shot from it. It's 3/4 9-iron. Some people consider that the standard full shot. .45-yard 9-iron. So that's about 80%. A little quick, a little thin contact. 150 yards. It's possible though. It's pretty clear on a comfortable finish. I can average somewhere around 145 to 50 yards with a 9-iron making that action, so it's pretty impossible to play golf that way apparently. Well, let's go do the Jackson hit.
Let's put that shot number 9, Jackson. That's the shot right there.
That's the shot I played on that.
Okay.
That's J1.
In this slow motion swing, we can clearly see how the right elbow moves back behind the seam line of the body. The hands stay inside the elbow. As I move into delivery, the club gets on plane with the right forearm. The right forearm begins to extend down plane, pushing, with a thrust action in the back of the shaft into an on plane impact position. So this type of elbow back delivery clearly, or elbow back hitting action clearly is an effective way of delivering the club on plane, through the ball. You can generate tremendous power with this. Now I would say that in most cases that the hitting action is going to be less efficient than a swinging action. It just takes more effort to do it. However, if you have the type of physiology where you feel like you're strong, you're not very flexible, and it's easier for you to reproduce the hitting action, then feel free to go ahead and play it. This is just one of the versions, and keep in mind again that this elbow back type of hitting action is a technique that I would recommend for golfers that own on-top biomechanics. You can also learn, if you want to be a hitter, if you own side-on and under biomechanics, there are methods for doing that as well.